even gonna. I'm gonna shut up on that because I don't got nothing nice to say.
No, I don't know. It surprised me that he called me today, but he did call to fuss or bitch at me, should I say, about
Want to have some fun? Call him up right now. Tell him you got Cher on the phone.
Oh, you want me to?
Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Why not? He has fun with all of us all the damn time. And then you don't even have to give him my number.
Right. Hang on a second.
And then you don't even have to give him my number.
Right. Hang on a second. Let me find his number.
Like, Cher's on the phone. He'll be like, that stupid bitch, if he's not watching.
Right. He might be watching. I don't know. I didn't tell him anything about me being on your channel tonight, so.
Oh, he probably won't be able to hear me.
What's up?
Not much. Cher, I'm on Cher's panel, and she wanted to talk to you. You want to talk to her?
Not really. Y'all crazy.
What?
Y'all crazy.
Y'all are crazy?
Oh, I'm crazy.
Crazy stuff. I mean,
Why are we crazy?
what am I supposed to say?
No, hey, she asked me to call you. She asked me to call you. I'm just doing a favor. I don't say y'all are crazy or nothing like that, Dawn. Now, I said, do you want to talk to her? I told you we were on panel, right?
Well, I'll just, my live or what?
Well, yeah, right now.
That's what I want to ask him about.
Hang on a second. She wanted to ask you something. Hang on one second. But yes, it is live. Hang on one second. Okay.
Can he hear me?
Can you hear her?
Not very well, but.
Well, you can have my number if you want, Dawn. Nana's Angels has my phone number. If you want it, I'll let her send it to you. That's up to you. I don't really care. I'm fine not talking to you. My life's great. You got Tim Mullen making posts on your behalf saying you don't need that foundation at all. And I wanted to ask you, Dawn, because Tim Mullen should not be controlling you.
Okay, we tried to get YouTubers to help, and look what a freaking nightmare that turned into.
What was the last phone call we had? Do you remember what I told you? Didn't I tell you to just stay off of YouTube then? YouTube is not going to help bring your daughter home if we haven't in 2 years. Just stick with the law and be like Brandy and kind of stay away from it. Just like Quentin Simon's grandma, who I'm really good friends with, even today. I learned a lot in that case, Dawn, and I would have done things with you a little bit differently if I learned that lesson before I talked to you.
Well, I can appreciate that.
So, but I don't know if I trust this Tim Mullen, I'll be honest with you, but I want to ask you too then about that memory box, because you do honestly seem confused about it. But do you honestly believe Kathy stole that from Candace? To maybe have content, or
she didn't get it back. Candace was trying to load her stuff up. We had a lot going on. And
is Candace with you? Why would Kathy do that? Can you help me understand why would Kathy steal that?
Well, I'm not exactly saying stealing, but she kind of hid it from her, and then she's going through it and putting it on YouTube. Like, if there was something like that important, why didn't she just go to the phone?
Hold up, Dawn. That wasn't Kathy that did that. I
know, but let him say what he knows, right? And I don't know if you've seen that I've handled things completely different since I met Billy Joe.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to do that. I've changed a lot too throughout all this.
But so Dawn, listen, I want to ask you one more question. I'll stop bothering you.
Okay.
And if you want my number, you can ask Nana's Angels for it. I have a new phone number, and hardly anyone has the number. But I sent it to Nana's Angels, and if you want it, just ask her, and she'll send it to you.
Just tell her to text it to me, okay?
I will.
Right. So she'll text that to you, but I just want you to know that I don't like to talk privately. I told you last time, if we talk, I don't need to make a YouTube video out of it. If you don't think YouTube's helpful, we don't need to go on YouTube.
Right.
If you just want a friend to hear you out, if you want to watch and listen, that's one thing. Don't comment then. Don't hop on panels. Don't let people know that you're there. Okay? Well, Nana will send you my phone number. All I'll ask you is to please keep it to yourself and don't dox my new number.
Absolutely. You got my word.
I even never did that to you.
Okay.
Can I ask you one more question before you go, Dawn?
Okay.
Okay. My question about that is, how come that jacket was not given to the searchers with the dogs? No, they don't turn on each other because they both could turn each other in and go to prison for a very long time. That's why they don't turn on each other, and that's why they keep fucking with each other. That's why they are still together, married today. That's why Dawn's still with her, my beautiful wife. Boom. She couldn't wait to try and bang Benny when he got locked up, and that's real. We saw, okay?
Yeah. And
then Ernie Shell, and then that's just the people that we know about that do lives. Who knows all the other locals that chick spread her legs easier than butter for a hit. And I'm not even being funny. I'm remembering back my mother, okay? And that's exactly what she would do when my dad got locked up. maybe that's where people think I sympathize with Don too, because a part of me is like, we know what he's admitted to. We know what we can see and hear with our own eyes and ears. We know we're not dumb. We know what has been happening. Just look at Grandis to know that she's not even allowed around her grandkids. So we know this is generational shit. So yes, they're very capable. Now you add on that she's been in and out of jail and in trouble with the law, right? And then you add in Don Wells, not just being in trouble with the law, but being in prison in multiple states in the U.S. from a very young age on throughout his life.
Well, before I jump off here, because I'm fixing to have to get to go, but before I jump off here, oh Lord, please don't tell me I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh
I hate when
God,
that happens.
yes. Okay, I'll sit here a little bit longer and see if I can't figure out what it was. It was really freaking important.
What were we talking about when you thought of it?
You were just talking about what you were just talking about.
Was being.
And Dawn and Candace, if you're listening, you have my phone number. You know you're welcome on my channel anytime, and you know I do not bash you, but I want an answer.
We all do. I agree, because I mean, I feel like any one of us would have been holding on to that jacket and still holding on to it, not have it in a box somewhere, to be honest.
No, actually, no, I wouldn't have. No, ma'am, I would not have.
Well, no, I would have given it to law enforcement. But if
would.
law enforcement had it and gave it back to me,
Oh yeah,
yes, I'm the type that would want it because I like to.
It was Candace confirms.
Yeah,
yes,
she did.
that is the jacket.
Yes, and it is. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell one picture is brighter than the other, so the colors are a few shades different, and it's the same jacket. And yes, Candace confirmed it. Did you text on my number?
Oh no, not yet. You want me to go ahead and do that?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if he uses it. I got time today. I got time today. I got time today.